Hello and welcome to jasonnewland.com. My name is Jason Newland. Please only listen when you can safely close your eyes. This is Let Me Bore You to Sleep. Ba-ba-de-ba, ba-ba-de-ba, ba-ba-de-ba-ba, ba-ba-de-ba. Let me bore you to sleep. Yeah, so what I'm doing today is, did I say only listen when you can safely close your eyes? It's weird, I never hear myself say it because I've been saying it for 20 years or 19 years, I think. 19, 20 years I've been saying that same phrase in every recording, and there's been thousands of recordings. So as you can imagine, it's very automatic. So today is, I don't have the date in front of me, it's Thursday. I think, is it like the 29th of January, 28th of January, something like that. Not 100% sure. And I don't even know what time it is. It's about 5 o'clock ish. It's dark outside, so I would say it's probably gone 5, about 5:15, I would say. I'm doing something a little bit different today. Similar, but different. So although I'm recording me, I'm also recording with a camera just there. The old, the jigsaw puzzle. So what I'm going to do, the plan is I'll have the video of the jigsaw puzzle, but there'll also be a little box with my face where I'm talking. If the camera doesn't work on a jigsaw puzzle, it runs out, whatever, then it'll just be my face. Okay. So I'm just going to do this while I talk, really, that's all it is. And I try to align it. I guess really it's one of those things, it's like I'm doing something new and I'm trying to align it so that it all fits together. The problem is I'm reaching over there and but anyway, it's going to be fine. But this jigsaw puzzle may take me about a month. Yeah, I mean, I'm not even joking, it might take quite a while. But I'm just gonna see what happens. It doesn't really matter. I don't think it's gonna. I'm just gonna play around. Oh, nope. It's annoying, isn't it, when it fits, but it don't fit. Nope. Okay. So I'm hoping that what I'm doing is going to be captured on the screen on the other video camera. But if I'm honest, and you know I don't like to do honesty if at all possible, I don't have the huge amount of emotion, the amount of motivation that I had yesterday for this. I think it's lost its excitement for me a little bit. No, I just got my excitement back. That fitted. Does that look like it fits? It does, doesn't it? It'd be much easier if I could see better. Where's the table? That's it. I have to touch the table just so I know where it is. Oh, that looks like it goes there. It does. See, some things are very obvious because they're the same colour. Now, I realise I'm just being obvious myself by saying, like, that's how jigsaw puzzles are done, isn't it? Because you look for stuff that's the same colour to fit into the next piece and to see if it fits. However, I think it's going to be one of these situations where it's going to be a matter of putting lots of bits together and then eventually fitting it. That's what I'm thinking. I don't think it's going to be... No, yes, I found another bit there that fitted. I'm very pleased with that. I'm getting my excitement back again. It's just... I think it takes a while to get it... See that? Okay, that's not going in. Go on, I can go in. I forgot my hammer. So that's not going in. What about there? Nope, that's not going in either. So I think sometimes it's just a case of playing with it until it works. Playing around with the system, and it might, you know, the more I do it, the easier it will be to get it lined up. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to do a jigsaw puzzle every single time I do a Let Me Boy to Sleep, because even I don't want to do that. I mean, it's a lot of hassle. It's much easier just to talk, you know what I mean? But not that I'm doing this to make things easy. So if I move this stuff around, so I'm just trying to think, what has happened today? Not much, actually. Not much. What did I have a problem with? Oh yeah, yesterday, well last night, it was before going to bed, because making recordings, uploading the videos, then downloading the videos from YouTube, because it's really difficult to transfer them. Opening up on my CapCut, which is what I do the editing on, and then I save the audio, put that onto Spreaker, and then I try and get the audio. I'm going to have 2 videos to work with, plus the audio which is coming out of the video. So then I have to edit the audio again before I put it on as a podcast, because there's certain things I can't kind of catch in the video, like those kind of things that sometimes will be in the video but not in the podcast, because I go through it all a little bit more fine-tooth comby, you know. And so then I edit the video after going through all the major kind of things. That's why I clap my hands whenever I muck up. If I, you know, like bang on the table, or Vinny barks, although I don't need to clap my hands for that really, do I? Because his barking is louder than me clapping my hands. And then there's all the editing. So what I then do is I can download it to the audio, upload the audio to the editing software on the iPad for the audio, make sure I've not missed anything major, and then I can go ahead with a video. But then I need to take a picture from the video as the cover image, and then save that, then make a picture, then decide going to make an image on ChatGPT. Now I tell ChatGPT what I want, and then it produces the image I was doing it in the format of I do it in 2 formats. One is in the format of a 1400 by 1400 for the podcast image. The other one is the YouTube thumbnail image. And I have to ask for it to be done differently, because it can't identically do it because of the size wise, you know. So last night, and then what I do, once I've done the thumbnail image, I put that onto the video on the right hand side, although maybe I won't do that if I've got the video as well. It might be a little bit of an overkill for the video. So if I've got a video of my face, gurneying and that stuff, maybe I won't need an actual image. In fact, I probably won't. But that's what I've been doing up till now. And then I can download the video. And because I'm doing it in 4K now, instead of whatever it was before, it takes hours, and it's about, if it's an hour long, it's probably 12, 14 gigabytes. 2-hour one can be up to 30 gigabytes, which is big. It's a big file, really large. So then I upload that to YouTube, which might take all night long to upload. And I would then, I'll make the image, I'll do the audios, edit the audios to make into 6 different versions, upload those to Spreaker. That takes a while, depending on the internet strength, because the internet, I don't have great internet, to be fair. It takes ages sometimes. I mean, last night it was doing nothing. I went to bed, it was literally just wasn't doing anything. And then when I came in the middle of the night, I just went to the toilet, and I came in there and checked. I went to the toilet first. I don't do toilet in here. And the internet was much faster because it was like 3 in the morning or something. Less people using it, I guess, in this country anyway. And then usually, depending, if they're done by the night time, I will release them. But if otherwise, I'll do it in the morning. I'll release them in the morning. I'll add the image, podcast image, and put that onto each of the podcasts. You know, there's 6 versions. Upload those, and then I share them to Facebook. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different. I've got one group, and 1, 2, 3 different pages, and also just my main profile, Facebook profile. So I got the Jason Newland's Boring group is my own private group, which is the best place to join if you want to be updated. Or contact me as well. Then, I don't always do it at the same time. I might do this later on. I make the thumbnail based on the original podcast image. And then I have to, once it's done, ChatGPT makes it the wrong size. Not the wrong size as in length and width, but they can't seem to do an image under 2 megabytes. And YouTube won't accept a thumbnail over 2 megabytes. So I have to go to Canva, and I've been messing around with this for weeks, trying to figure out how to do it. Finally today, I figured out how to do it, how to resize it the way I want it to be. Basically, I just have to save it as a background image. Otherwise, it spreads it out, which is a little bit annoying, but it doesn't matter. I figured it out. Well, I haven't figured it out. ChatGPT showed me how to do it. But yesterday, I've not done any jigsaw puzzles, have I? Oops. Yesterday, no. Is this? No. See, this looks like it should be somewhere. You see what I mean? Like, you got all those pink things together, I'll put them in the middle just so you can see what I'm talking about. Those pink ones, right? So they're pink. Now that image, the pink, it's only a small little bit. So why is that not showing? Why is it hiding? Because there must be less. Do you think that's it? Look, that's it. No, it's not. It's very strange. There's got to be another pink bit, I reckon, with a straight edge that's in this big pile somewhere, and it's going to throw me right off if I can't find it. I think I might have gone as far as I can go with this. Oh, I found it. No, another bit goes. Look. Yeah, I'm pleased about that. Is maybe that as well? That goes there? That goes there? No? Okay. It nearly did. I suppose it didn't at all, did it? But you know what I mean. It nearly felt right. Nope. Are you sure? Oh, come on. What about here? I got Vinny, because I got a delivery today, grocery delivery by Uber. And Vinny, his treats, he normally gets, I think, 6 in a pack, and these big chicken wrapped things that he loves. But the last 2 times I've tried to get him them, they've not been available. So there's like, why don't you try these instead? And I got this one. It's like the same price, but it's just one. But it's a big, thick, big one. He loves it, but it doesn't last as long as the 6 that I get. You know? The 6, I can make them last like at least 2 days. If I don't give them to him. A lot less if I do. It's just not working. I don't understand. It's not fair. It's like it's got something good. Oh look, I found, nope. I don't know if jigsaw puzzles are the right thing for me to be doing at this time of life. I think maybe my jigsaw puzzle days are behind me, and I should focus more on other things. I don't know. Just banged the microphone, so hopefully that's edited out. I wonder if this goes in there. No. Okay. That'd be nice, wouldn't it, if it did? There's got to be an easier way to do a jigsaw puzzle. I don't know if it's really... I don't know. I used to spend hours doing these things when I was a kid. But then, I think when I was a kid, I had the time to waste. Do you know what I mean? It's like, well, if you waste a few hours when you're a kid, it kind of doesn't matter, does it? Oh, I found a bit that it goes together. I think, yep, that bit goes together. Together. That's nice. And this bit's going to go there. No. Nearly. That bit, nope. That bit's definitely nope. Recently, I watched a TV show. Well, it's on what was it on? Not MGM Plus. It was on Paramount Plus, I think. And because they gave me a special offer of £1 a month, I think it was, for 3 months. And there's a new, well, I don't know if it's new, but it was like quite recent, a TV show. No, I think it is new. Anyway, a TV show called Spartacus, House of Asher. And it's, I mentioned this the other day, didn't I think? I like it. I've watched it all now. There's 8 episodes, and the way they ended it, I'm guessing they're going to be doing another season. It's a little bit cheeky, really, because they might as well have just done another one with all the characters, just brought everyone back, you know. But they've made him look much nicer in this show, because he was a naughty man, very naughty. Oh no! In the Spartacus TV series, and then he seems to have, I don't know, he falls in love. So maybe love is a way of, maybe love changes people, perhaps. I don't know. I've never been there. I never done it. Maybe it changes people for the better. I've heard things. I've known people that have changed their entire life because they've fallen for someone who they just love so much, and the person's pretty much given them an ultimatum: change or do something. You know, I don't mean like change your personality, because why are you getting together with someone if you want their if you don't like their personality? I mean, there's no point being with them to start with, is there? Like, I don't like your personality, I want it to change. Like, no, it's not how it works. But lifestyle. This person was not the only person. There's a few over the years. He changed his lifestyle because he loved her so much, and it wasn't kind of like, he wasn't giving up a hobby or giving up like a really, you know, it's like, she won't let me read anymore, or she doesn't want me to read, doesn't want me to play golf, doesn't, you know, it wasn't like that. It was, what he was doing was very non-positive towards himself and towards everyone around him. So she kind of saved his life, really, which is pretty cool. To be able to say that you saved someone's life. And that's why I wonder, you know, with people like doctors and nurses and paramedics, firefighters, milkmen. I mean, do they forget that they're heroes? So I'm focusing particularly on people that actively are saving lives. So not in a kind of a war zone situation, because obviously there's lots of lives saved, but there's also a lot of lives not saved in a war situation. So a paramedic in general day-to-day life is, how many people's lives do they save in a week, in a month? Are they in touch with that, though? Are they in touch with how amazing they are? Because I don't know if they are. I've met a few over the years, and I don't know if they're really aware of how much of an amazing contribution they've made to the world. Maybe they don't get told. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how often how often do the paramedics get contacted and thanked for what they've done? It must happen quite a lot, I reckon. I mean, if I was dragged out of a car crash and saved, I would want to contact those paramedics and the medical people that saved my life. I mean, I would be around the people that were looking after me to recover, so I could thank them there and then. But, you know, the surgeon, if there was a surgeon needed, the paramedics, the police, whoever, I'd want to be able to contact them and thank them personally. And I would be indebted to them for life. I'm just old-fashioned like that, I suppose. I mean, it's forever, isn't it? Someone saves your life. Does that go in there? It does. It does. I've never felt so much joy. It's actually quite nice. When it happens, it just doesn't happen very often. I don't know why. I realise I'm not saving people's lives, but I am, you know, I'm trying to do a jigsaw puzzle, so it's similar. Maybe not, maybe not. Oh, here's another one. I got that. Da, 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 da. Maybe, ladies and gentlemen, once I've got the outline, because I did think that once I get the outline, the rest is going to be a lot easier. Now, I've got quite a lot of the outline now. So maybe, baby, it might actually start to come together in a way that just gives my life more meaning, really. I'm just looking, I want it to, it's not, I am being impatient, I suppose. I don't mean to be, but I just, once the edges are done, maybe it's a fact, maybe me talking is getting in the way of me doing it. Oh, look, found another bit. Goes together, look, goes together. Ooh. Maybe the thing is, if I did just do this jigsaw puzzle without like talking, I mean, technically maybe it would be more relaxing for me. Maybe, I don't know, but talking is what I do. I'm not going to stop doing that. I mean, that's literally, I was going to say it's my job, but obviously I don't get paid, but it is my job, isn't it? That goes in there as well. Look, I found another bit that goes in. Another bit, another bit, another bit, which means I need a bit with sky to go in there. Where's there a bit with just sky or clouds? Clouds, sky there. Nope. Or maybe. No, that needs some blue. Like different from sky. Less. Because I keep forgetting the other edges. Because I'm doing bits of the edges at a time, and at some point they're going to be fitting together, aren't they? And that's where things will start to oh no, nope, things will start to make sense, I guess. The thing is, I've lost some of the bits, you know, like the corners. I've got 1, 2, 3. I've got 3 corners. I don't know where the other corner's gone. No, I've got 4 corners. So that's good. So I do have 4 corners. I just got to figure out. See, this corner, from the looks of it, it's definitely on the end there. So I need something that's going to go into that. What can go into this bit? I reckon, here we go, look. No. It's going to be green or brown. Brown, green, green, brown. What about that? I mean, it's got to be, see this, right? This kind of has to fit in there, because that's the only part where there's pink is this bit, and it's right here in the corner. So I've got this in the wrong bits. So that bit, the left hand corner, that's correct. This bit, the bottom left hand corner, that's now correct. And the right hand corner, let's move some of these out of the way. The top left hand corner, sorry, is, it's just falling off. No. It's there in the left hand, right hand corner. That's that, which means this piece is the right hand corner there. Now, I don't know quite how far this goes along, but I just realised something. This is going to be the bit that fits it together. Look, I told you, I knew. That's not it, but this was all part of the thing. Does that fit together? It does fit together, yeah. So this has just one bit of sky. Needs a bit of sky to fit on there, and then it's done. And some of this, if you look at that, that goes at the top as well, I think, from the looks of it, near the sky. Maybe this isn't correct. Maybe this sky doesn't. I don't know. Does that go in there? Not sure. I think I might have lost my way a little bit. Not in life, but, well, I mean, you know, that's a different story, but, oh, what's this? What's this? Oh, this might go in there. Nope. But I think this bit, purple. I can't even see if there is any purple. The image is standing up over there, kind of purple. There's no purple. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I think it's, if I'm correct, that is there. Or there. No, it's there. So I need to find something that goes between there and there. I just moved the microphone because I kept banging into it. One of the things, I know I've mentioned this the other day, one of the things I like about the, not Spartacus, House of Asher, is the language patterns, the way they talk. And I don't know, when I first started watching it, it was like, oh, which is similar to the way I felt when I first started watching Spartacus the first time. Then my ears became accustomed to the backward talking. A lot of it is, it's backwards. It's different from English, like the way English is. It's still English, the way they're talking, but it's kind of, I'm not quite sure how to explain it. I mean, it might be Shakespearean. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I mean, and maybe that's how Julius Caesar spoke in the books and stuff. I don't know. I don't have that information. I mean, I thought about researching it, and then I decided to not to. But I might in the future. I might. Oh, I think I just found something here that goes together. Look. Nope. I told you. What about here? Yes. That fits together. So this is... Ah. See this? Got people in the garden. I don't know if this goes in the right hand side. It looks like it do, but at the same time, unless it goes there, it does. All that time, it goes right where I thought, oh, blimey. See, it just takes the cognitive prowess of a genius. Wow. I don't know if I'm showing my my lack of IQ taking this long, but at the same time, in my defence, not that I need to defend myself. Oh, got another one. Yay! I haven't actually, as I said, done a jigsaw puzzle, not properly, for years. And the one I did, the Marvel one, there was bigger pieces, and also it was a more interesting image because it was the one from a movie, The Endgame. I mean, this picture here is just a bunch of dogs smiling. It's not quite as it's not quite as fascinating, I don't think, for me personally. I don't mean to be rude. Where does that go? Okay, right. So we got this one. This definitely. I don't know what I said. Definitely. I think that goes there. Yeah, that's good. Good. And then that goes there. Nope. Although it looks like it does, but that doesn't make sense because I mean, it fits well. I just don't know how good the image is. See, this does not fit at all. But it does fit. It's almost like they've done the image around the pieces rather than the pieces and then the image. And then, you know, because the image is supposed to be done, then the pieces are cut. It looks like they cut the pieces and then added the image. And I personally don't think that all the images look like they're correct. But I might be wrong. If it all goes together, then cool. but I don't know. I feel a little bit, you know what I mean? A bit. Oh, that goes on there. Look, another bit. Yay! So have we got any green? Green. So I'm just thinking, because we've got green there. Where does the green go? The green is here. It's definitely... Oh, nope. It's this side, isn't it? It's there. So let's move back to where the green has to go, which is there. Right, if you just saw my... Yet another time, this... It's fallen off about 43 times. I need to get the nails out again and start doing that, so I think I'll do that after this. It's annoying. I mean, the adhesive on the back is strong adhesive, and some of them are like proper stuck without nails, and some just ain't. Ooh. These look like they should go together, these two images, but they don't. But they don't. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. All night long. What's that doing there? It's not even a side. There's supposed to be sides. So I think that goes there. But it needs something to go in between it. It's not that one. See, I don't know. Oh, maybe nope. I'm thinking this might be nope. I'm pretty certain this might actually be, this goes up there. So I'm guessing, this is only a guess, look. Damn you. I thought it was a good guess as well. No, it is. That goes there. Because that's the top of one of the ears. So that goes there. And technically, yeah, that goes there. Wow, that does go there because of the clouds. So all we need is a connection. I think a bit more ear. We need a bit more ear. And then, I watched, I don't really go on to TikTok as much as I was. I mean, it was a novelty for a couple of weeks, and then I see some people doing matches, and there's this female on there, and she literally repeats everything she says. She repeats everything she says. Everything she says, she repeats everything. Honestly, it's like, I don't know if she knows she's doing it. It might be an affliction, so I shouldn't really I'm not making fun of her. I couldn't listen to it. It was just really... another thing, using the term chat. Now, I know there's, what's his name? Speedy or something, who says chat to his listeners on TikTok or whatever, or wherever he's filming live, and he says, "What do you think, chat? Do you want to not?" But I notice that some people do it, and then I don't know. I don't know why it's annoying. There's no reason for it to be annoying. I just find it annoying. I'm old. That must be it. Not annoying. Just like, why are you doing that? Why? Oh, look, I found that bit. That was there all the time. Should have gone in there. I just didn't think about it. It's the same colour. It's. They might not be in the right places. But as I start to build let's just start to go internal, the rest will kind of make sense a bit more, won't it? And then I'll find with all these ones here, because there's loads. I mean, it's 500 pieces, so there's lots of pieces here that I will find. Oh, look at this. Does that go in there? No. Okay, fair enough. I'm gonna be rude. Just. Oh, itchy. This doesn't. Nope. That goes there though. I can tell straight away. Yep. So I found a bit here that matches. I'm just thinking. And then does that go in there? No, it doesn't. Because some of this stuff, that looks like it goes in there. No, it doesn't. Ugh. It's annoying. Oh, that definitely goes in there. Yeah, no, it doesn't, does it? See, this fits there perfectly. And I just noticed it. Didn't even notice that there's a bit there that just fitted perfectly. I think what it is because there's less pieces in the middle now, like with the edges, and it's making it a little bit easier. And I realised I just pretty much said the obvious when I said that, but the bleeding obvious. But I just realised that maybe that's the reason. And I felt so proud of myself realising that. And then I just had to almost shot myself down, didn't I? One, I just feel proud of myself that I've accomplished something so phenomenal. I'm thinking that maybe I've got this the wrong way. No, there's no sky on the bottom, there's only sky at the top. Unless. No, there's only sky at the top. Unless this jigsaw puzzle's a lot bigger than I realise, but I don't think it is. Because I'm using the iPad to record the video, I'm using the phone to record the... I'm using the phone to record the jigsaw. I'm not sure which one's going to run out first. So the phone is connected to the power, but unfortunately if it's recording it might overheat and turn off. The iPad is connected to the microphone, which means although it's charged to 100%, it could go down to like that 10%, you know, low battery at any time, because I'm recording on 4K. So 2 days ago I got 2 hours, but yesterday I got an hour and 20 minutes or an hour and 30 minutes. So it really does depend. Really does depend. I wonder. Oh, wow, wonder. How are you anyway? How are you doing today? Are you well? Are you okay? I hope you are. I want to do a shout out to everyone really. I don't have a list. I'm going to get a list of all my regulars, because there are people on my YouTube, on my Facebook page, that do interact more with. There's a group that interact the most. That's just a simple fact. It doesn't mean that they listen more or that they, just that they're more important than anyone else, because I love all of you. So, but the interaction, when I get interaction, it shows me that there are people listening or watching, because I know that there are people listening because I've got the stats to show that, and I'm even listed in some of the top 50 podcasts now, which is about time for sleep and stuff. Some of the charts, but it would be nice, because I've only got 232 people on my private group, my Facebook group, Jason Newland's Boring Group, and out of that, probably less than 20 people regularly kind of would say something. In fact, I could name the people, because it's the same people quite often, which it's kind of, I know it's always going to be the way when some people are going to join. Either they join and just forget. Maybe they might like what I'm doing and then just decide to go and learn to play the banjo or something. I don't know, just do something different. Or some people would join and just watch, which is something that I'm more likely to do. I'll be honest, I'm not really, so that's why I don't moan about people not contributing or commenting. I ask for comments, but I don't moan about it, because I'm a little bit like that. I'm a bit more kind of at the side watching rather than being involved, but we can still appreciate something. Like if I'm watching a video, I can appreciate the video and the content, but I might not necessarily write anything in the comments. But if I did write stuff in the comments, it would be useful to them, because then it would put their video up, the algorithm or whatever would like it, and they'd get some feedback and maybe they'd feel good. But I've rarely posted comments on videos, so that's why I can't really make a big deal about other people not posting on mine, although some people do post. I get a few from Uncle Sebastian. He's yep, that's all I'm saying. Yep. There's a saying, isn't there? If you know, you know. It fits. And he's going to be, what do you mean you know? If you know, you know. What are you talking about? Uncle Sebastian, he's been around forever. He's been around for a long time. Sometimes, rarely, but sometimes he even posts nice messages, which is quite nice when it happens. I think he's doing that the thing where you just, if you're rude most of the time, and then when you do say something really nice, the person appreciates it way more. Not really how I ooh. See this, I'm starting to lose track of where my stuff's going. This looks like it goes there. I don't know why, I just feel it. And I was wrong. What about this? Nope, wrong again. I can't believe it. My whole life I've never been so wrong than I've been in the last 10 minutes. Usually I'm correct about everything. What that's gonna do. I'm thinking maybe baby, I have you. This definitely goes there. Definitely goes there. So because I can see the picture. You can't see the picture, can you? But there's like a wooden log or something there. This is the bottom. There's a flower, and between the flower is some green, and then the log. So I'm thinking maybe, nope. Flower, pink, something pink, and then the log. Maybe it's just possibility. Maybe I've I think I found a bit there that goes on, and I was wrong. Yes, I was wrong. That's definitely sky though, isn't it? Oh, this, it goes there. I just realised there's a bit of sky on the right hand side, so I've got that goes there. Sometimes I'm amazed at how the little things in life can be mildly interesting. Mildly. I mean, you know. But the more I'm doing this, the more I'm kind of getting into it a little bit. And it's only interesting, well, it's not only interesting, but because I'm sharing it with you, because I'm doing it with you. I mean, you could argue, well, you're not doing it with me because you're the other side of the world. Yeah, but I still feel like I'm doing it with you. I'm terrible at remembering names sometimes, but someone did mention, oh, who was it? Was it Christine on YouTube? Said you should do a crossword. Have you any idea? If I did a crossword, I'd have to find a crossword puzzle book for ages 3 to 5. Seriously. Now, I know words. I'm pretty good at words. In fact, I'm probably the best at words ever in the whole world. I just find some of those crosswords are difficult. And I know they're supposed to be difficult. But, like, it's not using normal language. See, I could sit here and use lots of words that... So I use plain language. I'm pretty sure you realise that if you listen regularly. I don't... Every single word I say is pretty much very, very basic. And I could use different words to describe the same thing. And I could use a word that is used perhaps more often on the news. And I don't know, I could, you know what I mean? I could perhaps sound a bit more intelligent. Well, not a bit more intelligent, just intelligent maybe. Or slightly less intelligent. No, slightly more intelligent. But I don't really feel the need, because, I mean, when I get my glasses, when I can afford to get my glasses done, I'm going to get back to reading. And it's not necessarily I'm going to be reading the things I used to read. I'd like to get back to maybe reading some fiction, just stuff I'm interested in, rather than focusing on just one thing like I have done for decades, kind of. You know, everything I've focused on for the last 20 odd years, 25 years, is really been therapy based. Whether it's psychology, whether it's hypnosis, whether it's NLP, whether it's counselling, even philosophy. I think this very much kind of... I mean, psychology came from philosophy. So I've kind of... It's not that I want to move away from that, because I believe that I see the world through those eyes, in a way, from that knowledge and the experience I've got. And how I think I've absorbed quite a bit of that stuff. But but I'd also like to read for fun. And I didn't read for fun. I've not read for fun since the early 90s. I've been reading to learn. And I don't want to do that anymore. Unless it's something I'm interested in, just like a random topic. But I want to go back to how I was when I was a kid, or even my early 20s. I used to read like books on Buddhism and philosophy, but I'd also read fiction, or storybooks I like to call them. And I'd read the latest books, and I'd like get book reviews, like, okay, I'll read that one. And I'd read it over the weekend. And I kind of like to go back to that. And it's not going back in time. And it's not even about reading old books. I can read, there's plenty of new books, there's plenty of books coming out. But I don't want to look on a screen, I want to read the actual book. I want to have an actual book in front of me. But the correct spectacles in order to do that. Yeah, because I've had a couple of Kindles over the years, and I just can't. Kindles don't really do it for me. Just a personal preference. I like books. I like the feel of a book and the smell of a book, and a brand new book. And I don't think books will become extinct simply because not everyone likes the digital stuff. There's probably going to be less and less places to buy normal books. But, there's billions of books out there. Billions and billions of billions that sit on people's bookshelves and stuff. And I don't want to collect anything anymore. My days of collecting stuff are over. I don't want to collect anything. Maybe some memories, some nice memories in the future. Start collecting some of that. But for me, it's just read the book and then maybe just give it away. Give it to someone else who might want to read it. Send it to someone that's listening or watching. Just do a little raffle. Or raffle, gamble, or not gamble. Where I kind of pull a hat out of a name. And I could sign a book, although that might look like I'm pretending to have written it. But of course, I wouldn't do that. It'd be silly, wouldn't it? But I could send the book to someone, so I could read it, and I could send it to someone else who wants to read this book, and you could get it. And hopefully, you don't live too far away, so that it doesn't cost me a huge amount of money to send it. Because I'm now in that position. I don't want to collect belongings. No, I just don't, actually. Because, I just got personal reasons. I just don't want to. I'm kind of done with all that. And also, I've had stuff in the past, I'm never going to even look at it. It's like, what's the point in having something like this jigsaw puzzle, for example? When I finish this jigsaw puzzle, I'm gonna, get it in some kind of a frame. I'll sign it, and if anyone wants it, you can just all, ask, and I'll put it into a thing, and I'll send it to you. Whoever wins the competition, I'll send you this jigsaw puzzle. It'll be in a frame, and I'll sign it's across it. It's just a bit of fun, you can use it as a frisbee when you get it home. I don't know, but when you get it home, when you get it delivered. But I don't want to collect anything. It's different when I get a gift, like Kara's gift of the picture that she painted, or my stepmom number 2, she did the other picture, which is behind me. That's different, because that's a gift, and that's precious, because for someone to put that much effort and time into doing something, it's a different thing. And it's not just collecting things. It's not like I'm getting bombarded with gifts from people. Yet. Come on, people. Start sending me gifts. Come on. Come on. Does that go there? It's the little, honestly, it's little moments like that that actually make it worthwhile. Yeah, it definitely goes there. Which makes me think that oh, right. I wonder. Oh, why wonder? So this goes there. Definitely. I just need to fit it in. If it fits. Yep, it does. I just know, well, it has to fit because it fits. You can see it goes like a tree. So I just want to get one edge done, like corner all the way down to the edge, so I can see how wide it is, because I can't tell at the moment what it's going to be. I'm getting an idea of the length, and it's quite long. It's quite long, but I think I've nearly reached the length that it's going to be. I think I just need to find those pieces that go and fit into place. But what I might need to do is start moving some of these pieces that aren't necessary out of the way and really focusing, like, ooh, really. Oh, does that go there? No. That's a shame. It looked like it might, though. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, yeah, maybe not. Nope. Nope. Yes. So I got those that fit together. So I need to find something that's fit together with that. That looks like it does. No. It's not working. Wow. Nope. That's very white. Do you think maybe some of this stuff is... I don't know about that. I'm not sure. So this... Oh, this goes in there. I can tell straight away. Bam, bam, bam. See? No, it doesn't. Damn you. Oh, sounds like a motorbike's turning up. That's very, very pleasant of them, isn't it? How generous to share their noise with us as we're doing this. Oh, I love that. I wish I had a motorbike that I could share the noise with the neighbours. That'd be lovely. Passive aggressive? What do you mean? Yarr. I'm not passive aggressive. I'm just aggressive. Oh, that goes in there. And now this goes in there. Yep. Oh. I'm thinking I might just, if I can complete the edge today, that's an accomplishment. You might think, well, yeah, but 4 hours just to do the edge is not like particularly impressive. And I do have a tendency to agree with you on that one. However, you got to go with what is, don't you? You know, it's like, well, this is how it is. I'm doing my bestest. And I like to think, oh, nope. I like to think, yeah, this one, found another bit that goes together. Vinny's licking my ankle, which is nice. I like having my feet and my legs licked. It's not a weird thing to say, is it? I do like having my feet licked. Just I've always liked that, my toes. And it's not like I've got some kind of foot thing, you know what I mean? It's just I like having my toes and feet licked and touched. Not tickled, but touched. Not touched weirdly. No. Well, no, but oh, no. No. Oh. No, but I do like that goes there. I can see it. I can see it. I can see it. I can see it. Yes. I think, yeah, it does, definitely. Which means I've got to find the bit that goes... Right, I'm starting to get rid of the bits that are not necessary. So this, nope. I'm quite pleased with the way it's going. Now, this definitely goes in there. No, it doesn't. I knew it did. Not. I thought it did. But that could go there. No. The thing is, this, right, this bit, you can see that. That is definitely attached to this at some point. So there has to be one between them two. Which means I think I'm going to have to start moving stuff away to find more of the... Oh, look. That was good, wasn't it? I'm getting better at this. Maybe, baby, I might, if I do the second one, I've only got one. If I do another one, I might actually be relatively good and quicker. I think probably my best puzzle when I was a kid, the thing I enjoyed most when it came to puzzles was word search. Now I don't know if I could really do word search on here. I don't know. I don't know. There might be a way of doing it. I'll look into it. Or I could just do it and just tell you what I'm doing as I'm doing it, really. Don't have to actually see the pad, do you, really? I mean, maybe you do. I'm not judging, I'm just questioning. Not in a bad way. Oh, look, that goes together. Yes. And that one goes together as well. Look, another one. Yes, 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 yes. As old, what's his name, Hannibal used to say in the A-Team, I love all the plan comes together, in it. Yeah. I pity the fool. I pity the fool. What are you talking about, Willis? I used to get muddled up between those two catchphrases. I saw different strokes the other day on TV. There's quite a few TV channels now on like Freeview. And they're got a lot of old stuff on there, like really, really old. I just realised my top's undone. Ooh. Got a lot of really old shows, which are kind of 80s, some of the 70s, some of the 60s, but sort of 80s time, late 70s, 80s, and early 80s. So they're showing things like different strokes. And bearing in mind, I hadn't seen that show probably since it first came out. And maybe there was repeats, like in the 90s, possibly. There probably was. But I don't recall the repeats. I don't remember them. We know what recall means. Okay. And I mean, there used to be, I remember 1989, kind of end of the year, beginning of 1990, on a Friday at 6 o'clock, I think it was Channel 4, they used to play Mork and Mindy. Sort of obviously like repeats from the late 70s. And I used to love watching that. I mean, in a way, my favourite one's when Murph came in. That was Robin Williams' son. And he was born an adult. And he was so funny. It was just very different from Robin Williams. So Mork and Murph just very different. But it was very funny. I really liked him. In fact, I would say I kind of preferred Murph to Mork in a kind of a weird way. Just because of, I don't know really, just like made me laugh more. Because he's probably a bit grumpy and, oh, where does that go? This is going quite well, really, kind of. By the way, if for any reason, if the video just stops, it just means there won't be an outro. There won't be any kind of bye, none of that stuff. Okay, there's not a lot I can do about that. I should get a warning if the video stops. But if it does, then I'll just deal with it. You know what I mean? I'll just upload it and edit it and just kind of phase it out, as it were. This is weird. What? Maybe there's some stuff missing. Because there's so many pieces and I need to find some more of the corner, or the edges rather. Oh, found one that fits together. There you go. That's it. Found another bit that fits together. No, I haven't. Now that looks too white. See that? It's too white. I don't see any areas on there that's white like that. I forgot about the picture. I should look at it more often, shouldn't I? There's only one piece of the ear, I think, left that needs to be on there. So if I just leave that there, there's a piece of the ear that's the edge bit which leads to the sky, and I think if I had that, it would make quite a bit of difference, quite a bit indeed. Oh, I found another bit that goes in. Nope. I wonder where that goes. I would have liked not Samaritans, what's it called? Not Sebastian. House of Asher. I would have liked that to have lasted longer. 8 episodes just weren't enough, especially as the last time I saw Spartacus was like over 10 years ago, maybe 15 years ago. So I would have like preferred to have accidentally come across it and realised there's like five seasons, and like, ooh, That's possibly the sound I would have made. Ooh, ooh. I mean, I can't guarantee it, but it does sound like the kind of sound that I possibly would do. And that goes in there? No, it doesn't. Ooh. Maybe this goes there. Yes, it does. That goes there. Which means it's getting there. It is getting there, kind of. I just maybe see this. Where's it? I'm looking at the grey, at this colour here, and I'm just wondering, does it go down there? Well, this definitely goes there, but it's further along. So I'm going to have to try and figure a way of moving these out of the way, which is not easy. Well, it's not hard. I mean, I just moved them. But I'd quite like someone else to do it though. Perhaps I should have done this before I started the recording, but then you'd have missed out on the excitement of me moving the individual pieces of jigsaw puzzle. That wouldn't have been fair, would it? The process of this will hopefully lead me to find the edge pieces that I'm missing, unless when I opened the packet yesterday and dropped some stuff on the floor, it bounced and hid. Do you know how sometimes things can just, well, it just doesn't land flat on the floor and lay there waiting for you to find it. Sometimes, I don't mean like on purpose does it bounce away and hide, but it might land somewhere else, like underneath the sofa. The sofa. I can see how this is going to be a lot easier once I divide by colour. I think that's going to be the trick. Now, I'm not saying that I'm the only person who's ever thought that up, but I imagine I might be. Ooh. Oh, found another one. Another piece. Another piece. Another piece. Ooh, do. Maybe. Yep, goes there. I don't know. I'm not sure about that. Let me have a look. Yeah. I don't know. You know, sometimes things just don't seem to fit. But at the same time they do. Right. We'll see. Oh, I think I've just found a place that goes. Lately, there it goes. Ooh. Interesting. So, something needs... Well, actually, I don't know how wide it is. This might not be wide enough for the camera to pick it up. Hopefully it will be. It's weird. I don't want the image to be too big, but I'm just thinking there's a lot of pieces here. It's not going to be a tiny image, a tiny picture, a tiny jigsaw puzzle. I was looking for the word. That's why I do crosswords. In fact, it's correctly labelled because I do get cross. I'll try and do a crossword. I'll just be sitting here shouting, and I'm not sure how relaxing that is to the audience. I don't know. Maybe I should try it. Do something unique. extreme relaxation. Although I'm pretty certain there's quite a few people out there that would really love to hear relaxation that's super fast. I'm not the man for that, but because some people, I don't know, I think there's people out there that don't want to slow down, and they may not feel the benefit of that in older age. I think it's really important that we all learn to relax. It took me a long time to do it myself. But what I did notice is when I first got into meditation, I found meditation very easy. It might be because I was doing it wrong, but that's all right. There's not really a wrong and right way. I mean, I suppose there is, but for me, it's just too much of a judgment. You know, you're doing it wrong. That's wrong. Shush. Is it useful? Does it help? That's the main thing, isn't it? It's like listening to this or watching me making a jigsaw puzzle. Is it relaxing? Is it useful in some way? Because I'm definitely find it quite relaxing, although my shoulder's hurting a little bit. I've got a weird shoulder. My left shoulder's a bit better than my right shoulder. My right shoulder's a bit naughty sometimes. It's just a stretch like that kind of pulls on it a little bit. Me. I'll tell you what though, I have one of my goals in life is to not be a constant complainer. I've met a lot of constant complainers over the years, and they've all got legitimate reasons to complain, and they've got the right to complain as well. You know, so I can't take that away from people, but I've noticed that there's a pattern. And those people always focus on a certain thing. They generally get that thing, and they get more of it, and it lasts longer. And this is tried and tested psychologically as well. So if you focus on nice stuff, you focus on how you wish to feel instead of how you don't want to feel, then you're more likely to experience the thing that you focus most on. It's just the way our brains work. And again, it's not judgment, really. It's just the brain. It's just organic, isn't it? It's just a thing, the mind. It's just a mind. And the idea that the unconscious mind, it listens to you, and it does what you tell it to do, and tries to give you what you want it to give you. And the way it finds out what you want is by the things that you think about. So your unconscious mind possibly will see what you think about and try and give you more of that. I'm sure we can all kind of see how that could be not always helpful. Oh, come on, I need some more corners. If there's no more corners, it means this whole thing is, I don't know, it means something. I'm not sure. It might mean that I have to search the floor for more pieces. It might mean that I have all the pieces already on the board, like on the table. I need to figure a way to put them together, or maybe I'll put them together wrongly so far. There's a chance. I mean, I'm no expert. Well, not officially. I mean, I don't have a degree in... I'm thinking I could make some Lego. Lego's probably something that I could do, and that would be probably more interesting than a jigsaw puzzle. Although, technically, it's not supposed to be interesting, is it? That's nice of him to flap his ears, isn't it? Isn't it nice? He's not hassled me for some reason, which is good. He still hasn't eaten his dinner from this morning. So I'm starting to be a bit more strict with him, apart from, giving him that thing earlier, is he eats his food or he doesn't eat. Which is, I don't like doing that because, I don't know, normally I just chuck the food out and get him some more food. But now I'm thinking, no, I'm just chucking stuff out. Like, I'll put it in the fridge and keep it there until he's ready to eat it, or... I'm not saying I'm going to leave the same food out for days on end, of course not. But at the same time, he's not going to go days on end without eating, because he eats when he's hungry. I found another piece. He's licking my ankle now. I do like having my ankles licked. Wonder where that would go. I found it. I'm pretty sure I found... Yes, I have. So I found that, which makes me think that the other bit isn't even part of that. I was trying to see. See, this, to me, looks as if it might not be part of that. So if I move there, move this over there, oh! This is good. I'm happy now. Well, I've managed to find meaning. I've managed to connect quite a few of the bits together. So I'm just wondering, where's that flower go? But then I'm seeing colours that don't seem to make sense, as if I've almost got it wrong. But I don't see how I could have got it wrong. Oh, I think I know what I've done. Maybe... Oops. Nope. What the heck? That was all there, and then that's gone. I just ruined it. It's ruined. But why? I don't get it. Pretty sure that fits there. Yeah, it does fit there. But then, oh, okay, it does definitely fit there. So I need something that, where does this go though? It goes there. Yeah. So does this go in there? Nope. But it's not far from it. Not far from it at all. Unless, oh, I found it. I couldn't see that on the image. Is that definitely there? Oh, it is, yeah, yeah. And that's that. So now I need a difference between in the middle of them. By the way, if this is going to be super boring if you haven't actually if the camera hasn't videoed the jigsaw puzzle part, it's basically me describing something that you can't see. Mind you, I mean, that's not necessarily bad. Necessarily. This needs to go somewhere. Oh, look. I found another bit. And that goes in there. Oh, I've nearly got the edge. I nearly got the complete bottom part. Now all I've got to do is figure out what bits go in there. I found one bit. There you go. That goes in. Oh, come on. I can see you go in there. Fit matches. So what's going to go in there then? This looks like it might do. Nope. Green. Nope. Oh, that's definitely the one. Yep. And which means there's got to be, looks like that one goes in there. So I'll have to move these out of the way. Oh no, now I'm dropping stuff on the floor. Excuse me please, mate. I'll be right back. Get out of the way. What are you doing? I don't want him to eat it. Now, he doesn't even like, well, I say he doesn't like jigsaw puzzles. I don't know. I've never had that discussion with him. But it would kind of ruin it, wouldn't it? Because he's got a habit. If I drop something on the floor and I go to pick it up, he's got a habit of picking it up himself and running away. So it might just be ruined rather than eaten. There's got to be some more pieces here that are corners, or edges rather. I think we do quite well. However, there's only 10% battery remaining. So I'm going to go. So thank you for listening. Remember to be kind to yourself, because you do deserve to be happy. And be gentle with yourself. You deserve to feel safe. And just remember that it's okay to ask for help if you need it. In fact, we all need help sometimes. Lots of love.